I've been very lucky. I was brought up by a beautiful woman. My mom was such a lovely person. She was my strength. Unfortunately, in 2017, we lost her. I wasn't prepared for the amount of guilt I felt, and also a healthy amount of, I suppose, resentment and bitterness towards God. I couldn't understand how this powerful being could allow such a beautiful person to go. I really struggled with my anger towards God. I left my job. I was working in Guwahati for a long time, but I really felt that it was time for me to be with my dad, not only to support him, but so that together we can at least draw strength from each other. I left my job to be with him and then took up another job here in Dimapur. So I started working for a school here. Yeah, I really threw myself into the work. I'll make sure that I did things that were to perfection, to the point that I would end up coming home late. I spent so much time trying to numb that part of myself because I didn't want to face, the constant gnawing pain in my heart. In 2019, I went back to Guwahati and decided to start working for another school. And for a year, it worked out beautifully. But as it were, things started to take a dramatic change for the worse. My health began to suffer. I didn't realize that I was mourning, and everybody deals with their pain in a different way. So mine was through my food. I grew a lot of dependency on that, and also I stopped being social. And so my work also began to suffer, and I ended up going to the doctor. I gained a lot of weight. And by 2020, when I came back home in December, I think my whole family was shocked because I couldn't walk very well. I developed all kinds of health problems, related to the weight, arthritic osteoporosis, PCOS, and weight gain, obviously, and heart problems as well. So when I couldn't walk anymore and I had to depend on a cane to walk, it really broke my dad's heart to see me so dependent. And I know that he quietly he was hurting to see me hurting this bad. And so I just couldn't deal with that anymore. So I asked him, help me. I can't do this anymore myself. And so that's when my father, we prayed together, obviously. And then we decided to join a gym together. When I saw my dad supporting me in such a, this is a very small step we took together, but that support meant everything to me because it showed me that he cared so much. I suppose through my dad, I saw how God cares for me. So I related God's love with my dad's love, and I drew so much strength from that. And so it was such a, I suppose, organic way to reconnect with God. I saw how God was working, and even if it was just paying for a gym membership for a whole year, that was like God saying, I'm here with you. I got your back. So that's how, I suppose, my pain started to heal. It's really interesting how when God speaks, it's a whisper. So it wasn't a thundering voice from heaven saying, Nino, I am here for you. It was just through moments where people come and approach me and say, hey, there's for example, a children's retreat. Would you like to be a part of it? Could you help with, the games and activities and art and craft? And since that's my, that's something that I naturally gravitate towards and where I suppose my gifts lie, I said, yeah, sure, And then it's interesting because when I started participating in those kind of events, I experienced so much joy to see how God was working in those children's lives. I think that's how also, I suppose, my connection to God was reestablished. There's a beautiful Bible verse, Isaiah 40:31. It says, those who believe and wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength and mount their wings like eagle. And so with this message, I hope to encourage you and to believe in a new spirit, in a new beginning with God.